It is not in standard form. I need everything set equal to 0. So you need all the terms set equal to 0, right? So the 30 needs to go over and the 43x needs to go over. But remember, you guys have to know standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. It goes x squared, x constant, right? And then of course set equal to 0. So 8x squared, if this is positive and I'm crossing over the equal sign, minus 43x minus 30 equals 0. And so now this is in happy standard form, right? Okay, there is no GCF. 2 divides into 8. It does divide into 30, but it does not divide into 43. So there's no GCF. So you have no choice but to do the A times C. And so 8 times negative 30 is negative 240. Magic X, you get negative 43, right? Keep going. You guys okay? Okay, so now find all the values of 240 that sum to negative 43. And so I know I'm just kind of extra, but I just line them up just in case you guys ever get. These aren't going to be it for a while, so hold on. I'm kind of just doing this even though I know we're not going to get the hit. They're too far apart, right? Okay, we're now getting close. So 240 divided by 5 is 5 and 48. What do you think? Yeah, right? Okay, if you don't see it and you keep moving forward, that's fine. You can still keep getting them. I mean, technically you're kind of wasting time because you're taking a test or something, right? 8 and 30. But after a while, look, add the numbers, subtract the numbers, right? Like this is way too big. This is like 239 or 241. This is 122 or 118. This is 83 or 77. This is 64 or 56. This is 43 or 53, right? So, did I copy it wrong? Wait. Did I copy it wrong? Minus 43. Yeah. Okay. So, oh wait, no, it's not this. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So here's your winning combination, right? Okay. So because 240 is negative, that means one number is negative and one is positive. Because your B value is negative, the bigger number will be negative because they have to match the sign, right? So you're going to get negative 48, positive 5, and you can grab a calculator to check it, right? So what's 5 times negative 48? There's my negative 240. What is 5 minus 48? Negative 43. Whoopsie. Yeah? Okay, so far so good? Okay, remember, you're going to rewrite this 3 terms into 4 terms, and I think I'm going to put it over here because I think I kind of wrote too close. Okay, so we're going to go over here now. All right, 8x squared minus 48x plus 5x minus 30 equals 0. So I put these two over here. Make sure 8x squared, make sure the negative 30 gets passed over here, gets rewritten. Usually this is where, if you guys are going to mess up, usually this is where you guys mess up. Okay. All right, split it in GCF. Okay, what's divisible into 8 and 48?
8.
But does 48 go into 8? Yeah, right? Yeah? 8 and 6 make 48? Okay, perfect. So 8 is correct, 8x. And so this is then x minus 6. And then see if, right? Check it. 8x times x is 8x squared. 8x times negative 6 is negative 48x. Remember, this always, always matches. So that side better be x minus 6. And so what's divisible into 5 and negative 30? Positive what? 5. Okay, so these two make up one binomial, 8x plus 5, and the repeat makes up the other binomial. right? We basically GCF again. Okay, so that's where that one came from. It's the 2. Okay. Okay, this is factored form. I want solve, right? We have to solve. So that means you have to perform the zero product property so that you get your solving your solutions, okay? We're trying to work up to graphing these, okay? All right, so what happens? You set the binomials individually equal to 0. So this one's really easy. You're probably like, okay, I don't have to show all this work. I already know it's x equals 6, so beautiful, right? This one though, because the coefficient of x is 8, you're gonna have a fraction solution, right? Which is okay, right? When we start graphing, we'll change it to a decimal, but here we'll leave it as a fraction. Okay, 8x plus 5 equals 0, so you're going to subtract 5, and I get 8x is equal to negative 5, and then you're going to divide by 8, and so you get x equal negative 5 over 8. And so these two are your solutions. Okay, shortcut. See how this coefficient is not 1. That tells you you have a fractional root, okay, or solution. What's the top number? It's the opposite of this. Why? Because you have to inverse operate. So if it's plus 5, you have to go minus 5. So that's why you go opposite, just like here, negative 6, positive 6. So what's the opposite of positive 5? Negative 5. What is your denominator? It's what you have to divide out, which is the coefficient. And so your denominator is 8. It's always, always, always. So like, for example, if I gave you 4x minus 7, what is the fraction? What's the top number? 7 over 4. What's the opposite of negative 7? Positive 7. The 4, that's your denominator. Okay, so you guys will see, so some of you guys, you know, especially if you take really good notes, you guys will look back at this stuff and you'll see how it turns. And then someone that you're working with, they're not going to do these steps right here. They're just going to go straight from here to here, because once you guys learn that jump, most students don't write it. Like my im3 students, they go from here to here. They don't do any of this. Okay, I'll stop the video, work on it, and then I'll wait like a minute or two, and I'm going to read off names that this assignment yesterday that we did. I'm going to read off names if I have credit from you, and so then if you don't hear your name, obviously, if say you have it done now, I'll get it from you. Okay? So let me close this off.